everybody, Elisa here with another Vera Bradley bag of the day. Today is National Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day, and so I know that October, the whole month of October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but this is a particular day for devoted to metastatic breast cancer, and I just thought I would, I don't know, when I saw that, I don't know, it's kind of inspired me to pull out a breast cancer pattern. I don't have my Felicity Paisley in hand yet. So, oh, my tie's coming off there. The ribbon pull's coming loose. So I thought I'd pull out a good classic breast cancer pattern, which is Hope Toile. Which was from 2006, I believe, but you can find it on the website. And for people who might not be aware, well, there is the pattern archive on the website of the current patterns, and there's the retired patterns, but there also is a section where they just have the breast cancer patterns grouped together. It's not, you have to access it differently, and I can only access any of these pattern archives on my laptop. I can't do it on my iPad or my iPod. The website is not working for me. It doesn't let me access them, which is weird. But anyway, on my laptop, when I go onto the website, if you go down, scroll down to the bottom where the Breast Cancer Foundation link is, down the bottom of the web page, and you click on that. Then if you scroll down, I think you have to scroll down to the bottom of that page, and it says something like, it's something like Carry Our Patterns or something like that. And that's the link. If you click on that, then the breast cancer patterns come up as a gang, as a grouping. But you could, I think this is also would be in the regular pattern archive as well. It's just that it's not, it doesn't indicate that this is a breast cancer pattern there. But I love a good toile. And I don't really think of this as a real traditional toile, which to me would have a cream or a white color and one color for the pattern. You know, the background would be like a cream or white, and the pattern would be one color on top of it. So, but I guess you could call it a toile. I mean, I don't, this is just my personal, what I think of when I think of a toile. This is not what I would normally think of. I do think it's pretty, but I do think it's hard to read because of the background color. It's such a strong background color. It's very close to the pattern color, and then the pattern color is made up of a color and a cream color. So it makes the whole thing busier. Like there's 3 colors going on there rather than just 2. Always have to keep an eye on the puppies. And the reason I thought it would be nice to do this on Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day was just because I don't have breast cancer, thank God, knock wood, knock my bed frame. But I have had 2 surgeries to have masses removed, and so it's which were luckily benign, and so it's a stressful thing, and I just thought it would be nice to sort of honor the women who are going through it, and or regular, for those who have overcome regular breast cancer. I know for metastatic breast cancer, the prognosis is not usually good. At that point, I know Olivia Newton-John now has metastatic breast cancer, so that's unfortunate. That's very upsetting to hear that. Anyway, enough Debbie Downer stuff. Let's talk about how pretty this pattern is, but I feel like it's a good month to break out all the breast cancer patterns or anything pink. Like I have something in petal pink that I should show in a video on that. That's not a breast cancer pattern, but it's super pink, and so it feels kind of appropriate. But this is the Villager, which I know they're not making this anymore. I know it's a retired style, but for a while it was still in the factory outlets. I'm not sure if it's still in the factory outlet store or not. It's not a style I ever looked at there because I only like the vintage versions of it. And this is the version. There were a couple of different pocket configurations, and I think also different uses of the configurations with uses of the trim. I'm not sure about that, but this is one that I really like the pocket configuration on because it doesn't have a flap with Velcro. It just has a big slip pocket, and it has two smaller slip pockets on top of that, and there's a sort of like a strip of fabric with a clasp on it if you wanted to clip an ID or keys or something to that. And so I just kind of like this. I felt like this configuration in the front here is kind of neat. I mean, crisp looking without that flap. And you do get the nice use of the trim. This is very traditional, you know, motif with the flowers and the leaves. Reminds me of like classic English and French textiles. And this pattern does have birds in it. And so for me, of course, it becomes all about the birds. And so I was looking and looking online to find one with good birds. And I did get the large bird here on the pocket. You can see it with that beautiful long tail and the wings open up. But there are two smaller birds in the pattern. I have two other Hope Toile items here because I wasn't sure if I actually got any other birds on this bag. And they're not easy to find, again, because of the color combination here in this particular toile. You can see even from a distance, forgetting about the birds, it's sort of hard to make out even the flowers and what's going on. It looks very busy. The back here doesn't have any pockets, and so it might be a little bit better to get a sense of the pattern there, a little bit more uninterrupted. There's one of the other birds right there. And there is another bird like that, similar to that, just in a slightly different position. I do like this size bag because it's a nice, like, mid-sized tote, not as big as the regular Vera tote now, and a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper than the taller than the small Vera, that current small Vera. So I like it for that reason. The straps are nice; they're padded and, you know, kind of quilted, so they're from back in the day. And the inside has 6 slip pockets, small-ish, but they do go down to the bottom of the bag, 3 on each side, a larger one in the center, and then surrounded by 2 narrower ones, and that's on both sides, and they're quilted. So that's nice. The base is removable. It's a piece of cardboard in a sleeve. You can see the sleeve there, and that whole sleeve comes out. I'm just not going to take it out because I have it wedged in there real nice under. I managed to wedge it in under the seams of the bag, and so it's really in there nice and sturdy. So I don't want to risk taking it out and then having to fight to get it back into good position, but it is removable. And I have taken it out and washed this bag, and it's gone through fine. Oh, this was made in the USA. And the tag does say machine wash. So I thought I would load it up with some of my stuff just to give people an idea of what fits in there. But before I do that, I did want to show a couple other small items I have in Hope Toile, just because one of them has that other bird on it, I think. Yeah, wait. Or maybe it's the same bird. Oh, it is the same bird, but I do think there's, okay, so there's the big bird that I was talking about. That's on the back of this. This is a mini zip wallet, which has just a pin snap closure on the front with this tab. And inside is just, you know, small, regular wallet features, just kind of small. This is for the bills and some slip pockets and ID window. And then this zipper section. And then this Now, I don't remember what this one came with a tag. I'm not sure if this one came with a tag, but this is just kind of like a card case and had these, it came with this insert with this plastic sleeve for, I would imagine, business cards, but I'm going to try to use it for photos. This is nice because it gives you a good sense of the lining. This is the lining from the bag as well. Very pretty and very feminine. Those have ribbons there, so let's get them right side up. I could have sworn that there are two of these smaller, there's a smaller bird there. I could have sworn there are two of those smaller birds in this pattern, but now I'm not so sure if that's the case. Let's see. Yeah, because this is a little bit, I think that's what was confusing me. I thought this was another small bird, but this is actually part of the large bird. It's just the large bird cut off. So there may only be two birds in this pattern. I'm not 100% sure. Can I help you? You can't go that way. If you want to get down, you gotta go this way, okay? Okay, so to start, I guess I'm going to slip my phone in here. Now, normally I would have this in a Carson cell phone crossbody, but it fits really. No, you can't have the stuffed elephant. No, you can't. It fits really well. This is an iPhone 11 in a case. I have it in a protective case that adds just a tiny bit of width. But it fits real nice in one of those slip pockets, so that's good. Then, since this is a slightly smaller bag, instead of using a turn lock, I'm going to go with a Riley. This is something I got recently for a really good deal. I can't remember if there was Macari or Poshmark, but she was selling it was like a lot, and she was selling 3 wallets together. One of which I could tell from the picture was kind of grimy looking, and I just knew I was probably going to donate it or throw it away. It was in really not good shape, and I wasn't interested in the style anyway. But it was this and that wallet that wasn't in good shape. This was new with tags, and there was a turn lock wallet in Autumn Leaves, which is a pattern I do like, and that was also new with tags, and she was selling the whole lot for like $32. It almost makes me wonder if she didn't realize what pattern, I mean, she had the tag on it, so, but maybe she didn't care, or just wanted to move merchandise quickly, or didn't realize she could probably get a lot more for this. As soon as I saw that, I just pounced. So for the cat's meow, it's in great shape. And so that's smaller, so this is a smaller bag, so I'm going to go with that. Same thing with usually, this is my normal bag, or a bag I've been using a lot more lately, which is the regular Vera, because it's nice and big. And so normally, this would be my GPS pouch, which is kind of big, and it's going to eat up a lot of space in there, so I'm going to switch it out. I'll put my GPS thing there. This is a mini cosmetic pouch in Dragon Fruit Floral with the cord. See if I fit the cord in the front. I don't know if I can fit the cord in the front pouch, so I'm going to put them both in the big section. That fits in fine. Okay. I'm going to do that. Hello. Hi. Can I help you? Hi, girl. Hi, good girl. Okay. So that's that. This is what I'm going to... I switched out just for a little variety to put my masks in here instead of the cosmetic trio, the large cosmetic trio pouch that I've been using, and this is from Staples. This was a pencil case in Deep Night. You can go down if you want. Go down if you want. Deep Night Paisley Lavender. Oh. I guess I'm not putting my bag back there. So I'm just going to slip here. My masks do fit nicely in here. just like I was hoping they would. So I was pleased with that. Just slip that in there. I'm not too particular about how I put stuff in here. And then my hand sanitizer. Let's see if that fits in a, hello. Yeah, see, this fits nicely in one of these narrower pockets. Just, this is exactly how I was hoping this would work. Because now when I want to push on the pump, it's the base of the bottle is hitting the base of the bag, so it kind of supports it when I push down. So I only have to use one hand. It's to pump it. It's nice. Peaches, you never get that toy when she's out of her crate. You know that, because she eats it, you know. So you're going to have to wait till later, okay? Okay, jumpy girl. Peaches wants to be a snuggler, but she's not quite a snuggler. Even as a little puppy, she was not a big snuggler. I think really, girl. Okay, so then I think what I'm going to do is put my, that's all I really needed: masks, hand sanitizer, some tissues and things like that in there. So I'm going to take those. This is a mini Dome Cosmetic and Fruit Grove. And since this is a smaller bag, I'm not going to take all of my photos, but I do like to keep one out separate and not attached to these are all attached together, but this one is separate on its lanyard. And oh God, I'm shedding. I'm shedding, the dogs are shedding, we're all shedding. What are you doing? Anyway, so I'll just put this one in so I have something with dupe on me. And this is my Dookie dog. In the pattern, I call it Dookie dog. Because Duke always used to lie like that. So I'll stick that in there. Next to my cat's meow. And so it's, you know, it's packing up nicely. I could easily, I don't think I have it on me. Is it over there? Yeah, my iPad mini's over there, but it absolutely, I think it would fit in one of these side slip pockets. I don't usually carry it on me, but I just thought I would call that out for people if they have an e-reader or an iPad mini. It's going to fit in there. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. Put it in there before. And I don't think I need anything else in here. Maybe just some pens. I keep some pens in here. That does actually fit in nice. I could even fit my notebook. But I keep paper in my car too, so I don't always feel like I need the notebook with me. Yeah, it won't fit in that bigger pocket though. But it does fit. So that's good. I'm starting to feel like I'm hearing a little chaos behind me. And I'm not excited about it at all. Someone had asked me recently what I do with my car keys, because I'm never mentioning my car keys. That's because when I come into the house, I just throw them on the dining room table by the door downstairs, so they're always downstairs. But I just usually slip them in an interior slip pocket or an exterior zip pocket. That's my car keys. Hi, Munchkin. Don't jump, okay? Don't jump because you're small. You're too little. Yeah. Okay. So now I'll just put it on so people can get a sense for how big it is. And the strap drop here, oh, I should measure it. I'm going to measure it. Strap drop. This looks kind of long. Hold on. Let's get a good sense of it here. Proper sense of it. Yeah, the strap drop is about 13 and a half when the bag is not slouching. You know, the top of the bag is standing up. And the top, across the top is about, when I pull the bag, it's about 14. I don't like that, what I'm hearing there, Rosie. I don't like that burrowing sound. Top to bottom is about 12. And the base is about 4.5 inches. you know, this way. I do think it is a bit taller, I think, than the current small Vera. And these straps are really great. Oh my God, Rosie, I hear you burrowing. Please stop doing that. Oh, I'm very crooked today. Sorry about that. So, you know, it's a slightly longer strap drop. I'm always talking about how I like a shorter strap drop on my shoulder bags. I'm not as fussy about it with tote bags, but it is a longer strap drop, I think, even than the small Vera. But I do like the size of it. It's a good medium size. And I feel like, you know, it's hard to find that now with the current styles. They're either a little on the small side or they're, you know, gigantic. So I do like this a lot. They're comfortable. These straps are very comfortable. I have sort of a cushiness to them. So I'm blowing out a little bit here. It's a nice color. It's not bad looking with this shirt too. That's probably because orange and blue are complementary colors, meaning they fall opposite each other on the color wheel, and so colors that do that kind of enhance each other when they're used in combination. They flatter each other, they make each other seem more vivid, and so that's probably why this seems to look okay with this shirt. But anyway, oh, that's the back. Anyway, I just thought I would give a shout out to the cause for Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day, which is kind of a devastating disease, in Breast Cancer Month, this Breast Cancer Month of October, with my Hope Toile Villager, a good classic pattern. And hopefully when I get in Felicity Paisley, I can do another shout out to the breast cancer cause. I do think that's nice that Vera Bradley does that, and every time I'm asked, I haven't been going to stores as much, lately, but they always ask you, will you round up? I always round up. I mean, it feels good to do that. It's just help a little way, any little way. And I noticed on the website you can donate $100, some kind of box, I think, of items that would be donated to someone with breast cancer. I'm not sure about exactly the details on that, but I just noticed that last night when I was poking around the website, and it just seemed like something that was neat. And then I was on Instagram, and someone's post popped up in my feed, and she was breast cancer. I assume she's still fighting it. I don't know the woman, but she had her head wrapped in a scarf or something. But she had received one of these donated boxes from a neighbor, and she had posted about it. So I guess the money would go to research or something. Anyway, that was my bag of the day, the Villager and Hope Toile. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time on Vera Bradley Bag of the Day.